About 30 years ago, we were sitting around in a room having a meeting about the Barnegat Bay watershed, and John Tiedemann, who was actually here this evening as our opening remarks, said, wouldn't it be great if all the folks in Ocean County got together and gave teachers what they needed to teach about Barnegat Bay in their classroom? And that was the idea, that we should all work together. So our first roundtable was basically that. We gathered with about 100 teachers and said, what is it we can do to make it easier for you to teach about Barnegat Bay? Well, the motivation is really that teachers are very, very busy and they have a lot to do. So having them have to rewrite a lesson plan to be about, the bait fish that live in the bay as opposed to just the food chain, let's just give them those tools, make it easy. So the idea was to give them actual lesson plans. As I said, I was a high school science teacher. I know it's a very, 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 very demanding job. So coming up with new and creative ways to teach about local things, it's difficult. It takes a lot of effort. So our plan is to just make it easy. There's so many organizations and agencies in this area that do great things. Working together, it just brings us all into one place. And makes our jobs easier. A colleague who was also part of our Barnegat Bay group, Terry O'Leary, he said, Christine, I was at this meeting and they were talking about this. They called it the Blind Camp in Waretown, and it was for sale for commercial development. And it was only, $2 million, so to speak, only $2 million. And Terry and I thought, well, maybe we could get $2 million to save it. Who knew? So it took us a long time, but we finally found some partners in Trust for Public Land and the state of New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife. They said, sure, we want to own it, but we don't want to manage it. So then the Natural Resource Education Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization, formed to lease it from the state of New Jersey. So I'm on the board of that organization. This year's theme was really kind of chosen by a subcommittee, and it just seemed appropriate. Ocean County Solid Waste Management came in as a major partner this year. We toyed with climate change and things that are part of the buzzword, not even the buzzwords, but the things that are going on around here. But sustainability seems to cross over all those boundaries. So we decided that would be our theme this year. The teachers today are teaching our stewards of tomorrow, so that's really what we hope, is that they're our future citizens and they're going to care about the planet.